reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And there's the handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
And the Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond.
Touchdown, Miami. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. returner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's awesome. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He'll try a pass here. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And this one is caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. To the air. It's awesome. Caught quickly. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense storming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the 1st down at the 47. The Hurricanes pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. Caught in the backfield. It's Carr. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to take off here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. The Canes will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Goal line formation for the defense. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're third and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
It's a good battle down near the goal line. Third down and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back. It's awesome. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Physical run earns the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a deep shot to the right. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. First down at 10. On the ground, it's Brown. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the Canes come to the line with first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? And after all that, he winds up in the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Incredible. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's awesome. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch. A big gainer.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
They bring it down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Commodores. They connect for 6.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes for defense to get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. To throw. It's awesome. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Commodores. He's going to score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes takes the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Canes moving quickly down the field here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Keeper for the first down and more.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw. It's awesome. Receiver makes the grab. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it again. On the run here, lets it go. Signs the quick throw. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Commodores will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Commodores with first and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. What a catch! That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's awesome. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short hands. It's Barnett. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 and a first down.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And the two-point conversion is good. That makes this a 7-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a hard running there through a tackle. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? On the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
To throw, it's awesome. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points when they bounce back here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Hand off to the back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Gets some space around the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Brown. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Back to throw. It's awesome. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds. They'll pick it up a few yards on the play. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. The ball is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Commodores are going to cash in this red zone trip. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Commodores. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs...